10 reasons for Modi doesn't have a second term in central. And the first reason is the farmers of this country. 70% of the population of this country are not satisfied in the agricultural policies of the central government. This NDA government is appeasing the crony capitalists of the country and help them to loot this country in daylight.
Post 2014, farmer suicide cases have risen. Around 12,000 farmers commit suicide every year. They are suffering because of debts, lowest MSPs to their crops, and worst market mechanism. The BJP government displays bother with loans over lakhs for farmers, yet the ministers are enduringly broad-hearted to rate of loans to handful of corporates and send them abroad securely to save the workmen in the party fund.
Second reason is demonetization. It was nothing but a methodical loot, legalized plunder and monumental mismanagement. Modenomics became one of the daftest inventions in the history of diplomatic and administrative system in any nation in the contemporary world.
More than 100 citizens lost their lives. It further pushed hundreds of soldiers in borders into the war field to shield this blunder.
More than 1 lakh small-scale industries were washed off. The growth rate of GDP suffered a thunderfall. It was clearly a part of staged corruption that further influenced Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections. Petrol, diesel, LPG and that 15 lakh rupiya ka wada. One thing in this country, growing higher and higher every day is the price of petrol and diesel. Thanks to assembly elections and atrocious rise of petrol price, fuel could have been solved by a goldsmith.
Modi government was managing to build toilets across the country while people were toiling hard to push their lives ahead.
And nobody knows where those toilets are. Do we need to remind ourselves that long tracks of Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train? No, that's all.
People still remember Modiji's promise. That 15 lakh ka wada. Amit Shah says that was just a jumla. People say a mamla.
पैसे विदेशी बैंकों में जमा है ना, उतने भी हम रुपये ले आए ना, तो भी हिंदुस्तान के एक गरीब आदमी को मुफ्त में 15-20 लाख रुपए यूं ही मिल जाएगा.
Economy is cut up. Look, RBI is facing chaos and the system will face its consequences soon. And fourth reason is the unemployment. Unemployment is higher than ever. Modi and his team bagged the youth in 2014 by promising 2 crore job opportunities in every year. But no hiring opportunities and lakhs of people are laid off every month. The youth of India will be the majority voters of 2019 Lok Sabha election. And they are not going to give way to Modi and his Jumla Sarkar a second chance in centre.
Country's unemployment rate stood at a 45-year high of 6.1 during 2017 to 2018, according to the periodic labor force survey of National Sample Survey Office.
How is the job? Hey, how is the job? It is just like that. Kala then wapas layenge. Nothing happened. Fifth reason is hate. Sangh Parivar dragged this country to the blaze of hate and intolerance. Mob lynchings over communal elements terribly increased in these last 4 years.
Union ministers got landed culprits of mob lynching, while PM Modi didn't have any notable step to stop the social and political cancer that almost took our ease away.
Dalits and Muslims are either attacked or abused brutally. They are treated as secondary citizens and blamed with baseless charges like love jihad and absurd cases like cow slaughter.
Minority sections see these elections as a chance to pay back democratically. Women's safety is infrared in India, except in advertisements on TV, newspapers and other media titled Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao. Remember, Asifa Sanjana. And remember the arrogant, masculine and fanatic social consciousness of those who rule this country. Women's safety is again a distant fantasy.
Do you think the women of this country will vote for the protesters who support rapists in Kathua and Unnao to rule again? Sixth reason is education sector. Our education sector is in a complete disaster. Students want to know if this regime of bundle of fake degree holders will ever come to an end.
Fund cuts and unnecessary state interventions in universities, saffronization of school curriculums, mismanagement in higher educational bodies like UGC, CBSE, etc. have proven that there is no hope left. Anger among students will definitely be evident in coming elections.
The seventh reason is alliance. The opposition unity as an anti-BJP political narrative is seen. Congress found a way in fact after Karnataka election, while BJP failed even after all their money, muscle, power political equation.
Janata Secular, Telugu Desam Party, National Conference, Indian Union Muslim League, National Congress Party, Dravida Munneta Kazhagam and other regional parties came forward strengthening UP's alliance strategy. Trinamool Congress, Communist Party India Marxist, Communist Party of India will hopefully line up in it. Samajwad Party and Bahujan Samajwad Party, the black horses in UP have already guided the direction of wind after the semi-final assembly elections in Hindi Hindu heartland. Alliances are giving the toughest task to BJP.
The alliance in India is in a big doubt because Shiva Sena has already started revolting. In Maharashtra, Shiva Sena contested in local body elections without the alliance of BJP. And the mouthpiece of Shiva Sena is busy with praising Rahul Gandhi and criticizing PM Narendra Modi.
There are faces like Yashwant Sinha, Shatrughan Sinha, Arun Shudi and others who are visible row of revolt, while there is a secret bloc of former party chief and union minister Nitin Gadkari, Sushma Swaraj and other ministers who really don't like an autocratic, far centralized dominant manner of PM Modi.
The Congress president has emerged as a toughest task to the BJP and RSS.
Rahul wonderfully won the heart in rural India.
His approach towards farmers and youth brought an undesirable twist in the calculation of Sangh Parivar.
Rahul dares to attack RSS, PM Modi and Amit Shah while he guarantees a model political discourse of love and tolerance. He addresses the problem. He listens to the people and he appears in front of press, which seems like a nightmare to PM Modi's. Rahul, from his Berkeley speech, Gujarat election, Karnataka tramp and at last in Hindi heartland, proved that he is no more anything that what Sangh Parivar and media have been calling him yet.
चाहे आप एक बात समझो, अच्छी तरह समझो, आपके सामने जो लोग खड़े हैं, चाहे वो आरएसएस हो, चाहे वो बीजेपी हो, चाहे वो नरेंद्र मोदी हो, चाहे वो सावरकर हो, ये डरपोक लोग हैं और जिस दिन हम एक साथ खड़े हो गए, ये भागेंगे।
His popularity in social media and crowd-pulling campaign rallies set a furious battle for 2019 Lok Sabha election. Ninth reason is scam. A series of scam allegations during second UPA government gave the way to Modi and his team to the power. Corruption was a serious issue in 2014 election campaign. But again, in power, Modi government couldn't resist the corruption. Moreover, Modi, the Prime Minister of India, itself caught up in scam allegations. Rafale deal is something which is going to shake the battlefield of this general election. Rafale deal became a huge lapse in terms of governance and diplomatic concern. It is said that Prime Minister himself found his power to help Anil Ambani to get Rafale deal by putting aside the HAL, a public sector company traditionally takes care of such deals. Rahul Gandhi dares to directly attack PM Narendra Modi and Ambani on Rafale deal.
30,000 करोड़ रुपए का तोहफा फ्री गिफ्ट नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने स्वयं अनिल अंबानी जी को दिया है। देश का चौकीदार चोरी कर गया।
Enron published a series of features which opened up the stories behind the controversial deal. Along with hijacking the constitutional institutions, dismantling democratic spirit, destroying the secular fabric of this country, this Modi government has been openly corrupting our nation. And the 10th reason is, there are thousands more reasons to stop Modi in 2019. And only one reason I see for a second chance to Modi is lie. The true lie.